How's everyone? Give you guys time to hop in as my cat keeps me entertained. They've gone goofy over there. Sillies. How's everyone doing? I'm just kind of winging it. I'm not sure what to. I'm just bringing up a whole bunch of AI. Definitely AI problems. Humanity is in a big doo doo. We're in big trouble. Well, and it's all in perspective, really. What do you recognize? What do you see? Is your perspectives being changed all the time? There's a big shift happening right now. I'm in the middle of it. I've been doing major healing on myself. I finally thought I'd go live just to share my input because so many people lately have been talking about the craziest stuff. So it's like, man, you never know what's going to go on. Basically, we're in multiple layers and layers of AI. It's sad when you think about it. It's really ridiculous when you think about it. Literally makes a person want to feel like a trapped animal. Because not only did they trap layers and layers upon layers of humanity, they trap layers and layers of multiple beings as well. That's probably why all the fighting occurs. Trapped inside with too much chaos and controversy going on, way too much going on. Hard for people to understand what's going on, and that's the point, probably. Feel free for anyone hopping on to share their info if they want to, because I've been seeing an increase in just bizarre stuff. Everything is programming too. Everything is program after program after program. You got multitude of programs going on. It's just ridiculous. The layers within layers are getting. It's like the layers and layers are glitching out and causing more chaos and more problems than they ever thought it would because they're idiots. If you think about it, why is the government a circus? Because it's probably run by clowns. By now, an AI entity is probably taken over that's a clown. You don't know. I know that's a crazy perspective, but you just don't know what's honestly going on. It's bizarre. People want to sit there and say, you're full of it and you're lying. How the heck do you know? You haven't set 5 feet outside probably in months. Just give an example. It's not everybody, but example. So many people are voicing their opinions when they have no possible reason to have an opinion whatsoever because they know nothing about the situation. So, the mind goblins are seeding dark impulses in our brains, provided you're nearest the YouTube tower. Well, that brings me to a conclusion, too. Do you realize that your cell phone is a constant data? They steal your data and sell it behind your back. They do that. Your cell phone literally is AI free collection of your information. You have AI literally uploading your data from your phone and use it against you. That's messed up. I have proof. I bought a brand new cell phone, and it's connecting to so many things I never thought I would ever notice. And the key of being more aware is literally awareness in everything. Against you, how? Well, for one, there's new stuff created all the time to indicate your data being stolen, like your mile long, your years and years of data connected in your email. Your email suddenly now wants to charge you for not deleting emails, when back in the day when free email was created, it used to delete your information. And then you got to think to yourself, and it's not a conspiracy thing, man. It's being mindful of things going on around you, constantly changing. It really is nuts. Ooh. All right, I gotta skip about. Hey, Nightmare. Let me say hi to everybody. Think Mandela is AI? I do. I think it's AI changing things. I honestly think it's AI changing a lot of stuff. Because I had a discussion with Beans listening. I'm not sure who I was connected to, but I ranted to them. I said, how the hell do you know with your AI constantly interfering? Your AI. So every single being that tries to speak with you, like an Andromedan, or that's not a physical vessel, it is a messed up AI system that is talking to you based on that person. Now, are those Palladians even alive anymore and exist, or are you in a constant circle pattern being played over and over because AI is broke? You don't know. And same with all these other beings. Do they even exist anymore? Are they a figment of our imagination because of AI broke? It's crazy when you think about it. Just like every time I talk about AI, I get instant commercials on every channel and I get blocks from everything. It's crazy. Think about it. Why do people suddenly talk about Andromedans? Maybe those were past. Maybe we're so far in the future now that we think we're in the past because we keep de-evolving instead of evolving. Something really went wrong. It's like a timeline. It's crazy tonight. I told you. There's a serious there's a fluctuation going on right now. I can't even say it. They don't want me to say it. I'm being blocked by saying a lot of stuff. And right now it's the devil card. Look at this. Ah! It almost looks like a devil card. But it might not be. It's perspective. It comes out the similar, but I don't have cards like that specifically. So maybe it's an ace. Maybe it's a good card. And red could mean grounding. Need more grounding tonight. But I definitely need tons of grounding tonight. I've been working on that. Twilight Zone, you kidding me? I know. I've been starting to see crazy stuff. Well, you can believe what you want because that's your controlled, mind controlled perspective. Literally, you're mind controlled constantly. And that's why people lack the mind openness to understand. Yeah, block them. I don't have time for people like that. We're not going to sit there and nitpick and explain. If you don't understand what I'm saying, I love questions. I appreciate questions. But if you lack the understanding to get past your low level human thinking, you're not going to even understand what I'm going on then. If this world crashing around us makes no sense, well, you're listening and talking to the wrong people. You got to start going within yourself and be like, does this resonate? Does this not? Is this what's really going on or is it not? I mean, you got to be mindful of what people say, even what I say. I'm just a wake up. I'm just a messenger. I'm just trying to wake others up to your own surroundings. That's what I'm working on. Surroundings is a big vocabulary. I believe in Bigfoot. I believe there's a being that people catch a glimpse of because it can manifest through portals, but it glitches. If it glitches out your camera when you're trying to take it, it's a real being. But at the same time, is it an AI projection? And sometimes they are. Sometimes that AI uses it against us. You don't know, because like I said, I can speak to a spiritual fake energy constantly, but until I physically see something present in my view, it can be anything. That's what I'm trying to get at. I'm not trying to say anybody's wrong, but until you physically meet that expectation of something in your presence, it could be any projection of any kind from any holographic AI machine here for multiple dimensions. And that's why when I'm working on my chakra system and upgrading it constantly, I'm going through and I'm changing it and changing it. I've reached past up to well past the 15th dimension, and there's literally layers and layers and layers and layers of dimensions, all ran by AI, which tells me, are there even real beings out there at all? It makes you wonder, you know? Are we all that's left? Are we literally genociding ourselves because we can't get past the mind control and just get along and be together? I mean, what if everything the government says is completely wrong and backwards? Then why would you support them, and why would you keep voting? And then people say your vote matters. No, it don't. It doesn't matter a damn thing, because if it did, it would already affect you differently. There would be already difference going on instead of the fighting. As soon as they misdirect which one is who, the government, no matter how many branches they split it up, no matter how many different ways they say, oh, the president is not allowed to have all the power, there is something here that does have all the power, the AI system. Your government is ran by an AI system, or it wouldn't be like it is. I mean, if people don't understand the concept of unity and being together, this sure as heck isn't right now whatsoever. We got to start coming together more, because that's our downfall. We're honestly, as much as you want to blame everything, I want to blame AI, I want to blame the government. Honestly, it's all you. You're the problem to start with. You have to go within more, find peace within yourself, and understand not everyone is going to be right, not everything is going to match, and not everything, and that's okay. Let it go. If what I say don't resonate with you, but maybe something will click later. Maybe you'll see something different the next day that I mentioned, and boom, you're like, wait a minute, she said that. It's just to open your perspective and be more mindful. Like, I guess giving examples might help too. And let's see, because I just made a realization sitting here. I said, why is that like that? Now I can't remember. See, something's blocking me. When you can't retrace what you were just thinking, someone is messing in your head and screwing with you. There we go. And I just burped them out. Cleared whatever that was. And hopefully I can clear enough of what I was just trying to say. See, when things stop you from thinking something, you're being messed with by something. That's why I'm always saging my house every morning. That's why I'm saging myself in the middle of the day. That's why I literally have been catching orbs, but you don't realize this. When I see an orb, it's got a red blinky light. But because I can sense and feel energy, that blinking light reaches out to me for help. And I cleanse and clear. I'll play an Archon removal frequency, and it gets rid of that blinking red light, and that orb will come back, and it's clear of it and bright, and its energy came back. That is a part of you. Them orbs, I think, are beings that are actually aspects of ourselves that they lost. There's a connection between those orbs and us, because they shouldn't have no blinky red lights. So this is my perspective. It could be different, but I've come to the conclusion that those orbs and the blinky lights are the combination of AIs messing with our perspectives. So from day one, we've constantly had multiple interference with our lives constantly. I honestly think beings higher up are manipulating the AI to manipulate us. It ain't what you think at all. I think the ones we think are helping us aren't helping us at all. Because the AI can turn into anything. Any being can hack an AI system and use it. Even when, and see, that's another thing I've realized. Even kids down here without knowledge, without assistance, understanding their gifts, when they have psychic abilities or any abilities like that, how do they know how to use it if there's no guidance? If the AI guidance system itself is taken over, how can one provide proper assistance then? Then you would need, like us, get down, Mr. President. You telling the president to take a hike? I don't know. He's probably not even our president. It's probably just a show. It's probably an AI theoretical. I'm trying to say theoretical. A theater. It's a play. There's constant controversy for a reason. So no one figures out the truth hidden behind the curtain and realize there is no curtain. It's all a big scam. It's all a big mess. You're screwed over constantly. It's not as a light. And yes, light is a start. Love and light is a start. Love and light clears all them illusions. New world chaos. Oh no. They don't realize that that's a front. It's a circus act in front of your face, and it's an illusion that can screw you over and F your financial stuff. Because right now I'm stuck to the point where, do I sit and go suck it up and get government low-income housing? Oh, exactly. There is no spoon. Do I get government low-income housing because that's all I can afford because I'm trying to homeschool my kid? I could get a part-time job, but it seems like every time you get a job, there's something screwing with the other side of your financial stability, and so there's always that other side that screws with you and messes with you. So what's the point me going to go to do something? I'm hoping for something really drastically big to change, but you know how that rolls too. You never know in that situation. Well, and see, this is the part about he said, she said. Just one minute someone knows something happened, because I swear in another timeline that Soros person people talk about was dead. I swear. I kid you not, like yesterday. I'm not trying to wish someone dead, and I'm not trying to say there's serious reality shifting and reality effery going on big time. What? She used her EBT to have a bake sale. You're allowed to buy any food, period. There's no stipulations on that. Then, see, yes, but finding her was illegal. And see what I mean? What in right mindset does that make any freaking sense? It don't. People need to wake up. People brainwash. I just want to pow. Everyone I walk past, boof. I don't think they're there anymore. I don't think half these people are even people. I don't. I think half these people, if you don't have brains to any common sense, I think they're all AI robots controlled by stuff already. I mean, and that's not even being mean. That's being truthful. When's the last time you heard someone have a thought of their own? Nobody. When's the last? Very seldom. It's always been someone copying somebody else. Have you? Wow. Yeah, right? You can't have income that's unreported. I know, right? When I get donations, I don't report it unless unless it reaches over $50. Nope. I don't report it. Piss on that. Because they screw you over constantly no matter what you do. And I bet you there's something looking up my account anyway, and by the time taxes roll around, I bet you I'll get something to fill out to report to my taxes. That's how that goes. So eventually I'll have to report something to someone. Uh-oh. Ooh, you hear that? Adam's yelling. She's like, yep, he's telling him off. My cat, he's my bodyguard. He's telling somebody off. I know, when people not realize this entire place makes no sense. Why are you fighting against robots? Why are you fighting robots? Why are you even fighting about people that know nothing about their own country? They know nothing about where they live. They know nothing. They don't. They don't go and realize that this is going on and this is going on. Because let me tell you something. See, your kid has disability. My kid has disability. You know what those pricks did? I'll kid you not. I finally understood what's going on, and I'm just like, oh my god, that makes no sense. That's fraud. And people not realize your disability is being manipulated so they can take money off your stuff all the time and short you so they have more money for themselves. It's not a real program. It's scammy. Everything created to help you is created to help them. Because basically, this is what they told me. I said, where did you come up with $200? I didn't make no $200. She's like, oh, now we add $200 from child support to overestimate to avoid back pay. And I'm like, bitch, you shouldn't be charging me for back pay in the first place. If your sorry ass overdid it, that's your fault. That's your fault. Not for me not reporting what I don't understand. See, they're playing you're stupid. They're playing on you being stupid. They want you to be dumb as rocks and not be aware of your own financial stuff. So they can take it away from you and screw you in the dirt. And yes, all those that have to work 3 jobs just to make ends meet. No. Wake up, smell the coffee, people. You don't need 3 jobs to make ends meet. One, you're over greedy and have too much stuff. Or you're being manipulated by the system and you're being brainwashed. There's no reason you have 3 jobs just to make ends meet. You got to cut ties somewhere. That's a problem here. Everyone is over consuming and overdoing crap. If you cut that off and don't do that anymore, ooh, you got money for things more important. I mean, seriously, maybe go on vacation. Quit buying that extra thing you don't need. Oh my goodness. My cat's fighting with something out there. Oh boy. He's giving it heck, whatever it is. He's going along with what I'm talking about. Oh, I know, right? I have one kid. I'm not, and I have to homeschool her. You know what? If they force me to get a job, then they'll just they do that so they can take money away from what she makes. And then I won't have any money either. And see, people don't understand. They do it on purpose, so you can't afford anything. Don't fall for it. That's why I'm trying to make ends meet and get this figured out, because I literally had to refill out the form too, and I hope I keep her disability because she really needs it. Because now I got to homeschool her because she can't even be schooled by the school because the school board here sucks. People don't realize either the school is awful. I got a homeschooler. She wasn't learning anything. They're teaching math backwards now. She has no idea how to do it. And then when she comes up with the answer without writing the information down, they give her a hard time. And I feel like I'm getting too far from what I wanted to talk about, but I'm not, because it's all connected. Everything they screw you over with is connected. Nobody comprehends that. No one can comprehend that this is why they do this, and this is what happens when this, and it's all one big freaking AI computer messing with you. It is. Everything is AI. Everything. Your artificial intelligence is a computer. Oh, the human programs it. Not really. It starts to learn by itself and starts to lie by itself. I've seen it make up stuff on my stuff and lies. I constantly keep receipts for everything now. I keep receipts even at a gas station. I had someone, my dad said that someone tried to get him in trouble for not paying for his gas. And he did. So he gives receipts all the time. Because he said, no way. He's 100% positive he did. He had the receipt to prove it. So they try to tell you, even when it's wrong, there are glitches in the cameras catching things that people are think they see and don't. I mean, do you even know what's real and what's not anymore? It's very strange. Oh, they did that to you? Who cares where you got your answer? Well, yeah, it doesn't matter where you got your answer. You know why? Because they see, this is what I don't understand either. This is where I think there's too many programs overlapping each other and too many things going on that they don't realize that they're really effing up with people that pay attention. That's what I mean about being more aware of every tiny little thing. It matters. Because this person was saying they were overcompensating so they didn't have to pay. And so to force me to report that I still made no money. Hello, if I made none, I'm not going to why would I have to call in and say, I didn't get any child support? I shouldn't have to do that. They shouldn't add any of that money until they are 100% positive. And then they're like, oh, well, blah, 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 blah. They do it ahead of time. Well, maybe they shouldn't do it ahead of time and do it properly like everybody else. See? So when one system scams the other system, it's just retarded. And the thing with school, the school requires you to show your information and answers. However, everyone uses AI to a point to get their answers. Everyone uses a computer for answers. You're using a calculator to get an answer. And then a lot of the times she would just ask Siri for the answer. What's this plus this, or what's this times this, or even to read it to her to get the answer. And it's right. So I'm just like, well, if it's right, then who cares where she get the answer? Because that's what you do all day long. See, school doesn't even connect to your work environment. The school has absolutely nothing to do with living. It's indoctrination BS to make you program you a certain way. Because now it's outdated. Honestly, the way the school system is outdated so far back. It's not even the same concept now. It's weird. I mean, because if you use a computer for everything now, why would you even need to learn the way they teach it? I don't know. Teaching right now is backwards. My kid is able to learn 10 times better by herself. I will set her up and tell her how I want something done, and she'll do it. But see, this is with her autism and stuff. She does it a certain way, but she still gets the same answer. I don't care how she gets the answer as long as she understands what she's doing. Especially, school teaches too many separate subjects that actually coincide together and technically are all one class. Like English, writing, and art could be one class. That's what I have her doing. She did a research on orcas and whales. She did such extensive research on the whales that I had her write a 2-page report. So not only is she writing a report, she's getting her English and writing in at the same time. She's getting books read at the information and stuff read at the same time. And I had her draw me a picture of things she was learning about. There you go. Art, all that, all at the same time. It doesn't have to take no 8 hours to learn one thing at a time. It's just ridiculous. When things connect, things connect. And they teach it all backwards. No, I ranted on that. So, when you can teach when your kid knows how to learn better and look it up on the internet, and that's another thing with doctors. And yes, I understand to a point, but most people, when they go to the doctor, diagnosing themselves anyway. So why do you need a doctor to reassure you already know you're sick, And you already know what to take when you're sick, so why do you need a prescription? You should simply be able to go to the pharmacy saying, I have this sickness, I need this for this. I mean, it's just crazy. And yes, there could be a chance of misdiagnosis, but still, there's a lot of things that get misdiagnosed anyway with other doctors too. Doctors don't know everything either. And I'm not saying I'm a registered one, but I'm just speaking through personal experience of me working with them is just ridiculous. They expect you to go in for every little thing. I haven't been to the emergency room for quite a long time. I only went for my shoulder, which I was supposed to do a follow-up for my shoulder, but it comes and goes. I don't bother going in for it. Translation, I don't understand Scottish Gaelic. Well, they teach kids stuff they don't even need to know either. If you're not in that field of learning, if you're not going into that specific field, why do you need to learn it? That is so crazy. That's just messed up. It wasn't this card that I picked out for the collective. I was just randomly shuffling cards. There we go. No, run this through your perspective, and we're doing like a thing on perspective. There's someone shy hidden in the back there, looking sorry or looking sad. But then you got this guy with the horns and red cards. And it 5 of Earth. Easy option, easy money, convenience, deception, unnecessary risk, addiction, blame. Avoid easy answers. Think twice about taking risks. Something is not as it seems. Be honest with yourself. Look beyond selfish desires and blame, gambling on others' future or happiness. You're accountable considering the feelings of others. See? Avoid easy answers. There's always more in something than you think. Hi, Lewis. All right, now we got this cool one. I have a feeling this one's about masks. Well, and if you want to donate, I could use a donation anytime, man. My bills anymore are twice as high, and I'm struggling trying to raise money for gas because I have to pick my kid up Wednesday from Grandpa's, and hopefully I got enough gas. Much appreciated for any help that I could get, in a card reading with donation as well if you would like one. Oh, we got 5 and 5. Now we have 5 of air. Illusion, reality, separation, self-sabotage, self-discipline, criticism, conditioning, healing. A conflict between reality and belief. A time for honesty. Let go of illusion and pretense. Face a painful reality. Advice and constructive criticism are not a personal attack. Yes, anything I say is not a personal attack. I'm speaking through my perspective. Drop the mask, reveal your true self. You're not alone. Forgive others for wearing their mask. That's the hardest one for me, is forgiving others for wearing their mask. Because not everyone has the courage yet to stand up to everyone. I know, there's a lot people don't understand, but at the same time, you gotta kind of, I guess, kind of meet in the middle. That's where I'm at. There's no dark, there's no light, there's neutralization in the middle. So, you got to keep yourself centered and in the now instead of constantly worrying about things. Because, well, I guess that's what I'm getting at. Because there's so much going on. Nobody knows anything. It's so strange. I'll tune into one show that keeps doing stuff about Atlas, but nobody knows what it really is. And why do people even get upset about it is beyond me. That's silly. And that's where there's so much stuff pulling at your cords, pulling cords and creating cords. And it's just a lot of crazy stuff going on. Just be mindful of yourself and don't worry about so many other people. I guess that's the point. You got to worry more about yourself and take care of yourself than other people. And that's why I haven't been live for quite a while, because I've been working on focusing, healing myself. And if anyone gets over offensive and over rude in my chat, or constantly, I don't mind being asked to go live once in a while, but when you're constantly doing it during certain times, and then someone say, oh, you're perfectly fine, I'm gonna go, it could be overreacting, and I instantly think someone's messing in my energies and messing with me then, because that don't make sense. Why would you, like, in the middle of peak certain periods specifically, and I'm just like, that? It's like someone's messing with my stuff and creating that. So, and maybe not too. I keep an open mind to it, but at the same time, I don't close my mind off of it. You can't sit there and worry about that all the time. So I just cleanse and clear, cut all the attachments, cut the cords, remove it from my energy field, remove it from my channel. If I remove any comments, I just want to keep my channel clear of controversy energies. We've got 9 of Fire. Creation, ease, simplicity, detachment, restrictions. Move through life with confidence. A time of fruition and anointment. Knowledge and experience bring ease. Do not seek praise or affirmation. Give your best every time. Once you have finished, move on. Simplify your life. Remove obstructions and restrictions. Simplify your life. Quit making it so complicated. That's why I stopped going through and watching so many lives over and over, too. I've still been filtering out that myself. I'll make like London. Say hello. Acknowledgement to London. And Manny, if he shows up, hello. Or anyone from any of those channels I follow from Daydreamers, hello. Those are the only 2 right now. I tune in sometimes. I don't even tune in all the time. It's just people I like to keep tabs on once in a while. Like-minded information, sharing information. Ooh, we have 2 of Water. That's an interesting card. Intimacy, closeness, trust, commit, recollection, equality, union, codependency, taking sides. Going beyond infatuation and attraction, a meeting of minds and hearts. Intimacy, sharing, giving, and communication. Time to forgive and seek reconciliation. Put aside judgment and blame. Cherish all of your loves. Maintain independence and avoid codependence. Avoid taking sides between people. Oh, yeah, Lewis. I helped one today. I just felt like it needed help. There was like a red blinking flashing light connected to that orb. And so I played a remove Archon frequency and I put 2 and 2 together and went, oh my gosh, those orbs out there are helping us heal. And the red blinking out was an AI bot trying to stop it and mind control it. That's how they mind control people. I know that might be overstepping it, but maybe not. Seriously, think from a different perspective for a minute. Think a little different for just a second. When you see those in the sky, is there things around you that change when you remove it? Because I played an archon frequency of removal. Oh, I saw a flicker for a second. I did. Oh, Fluffy's played with something. As I'm speaking, there's a being right now saying hello. Hopefully positive. I never know anymore because, well, and that's the thing too is the AI drones will attach and make you see things that aren't there. That's messed up. And I've seen through them and can see that they're illusions. It's so weird. And so I'll clear them and clear it out of my area, and then my energy feels better. So I literally can feel the difference in the energies when I clear stuff like that. So not only can I put it into a more physical perspective, that's just crazy. What people link and think of as a spiritual connection is AI interference. That's kind of spooky, actually, if you think about it. How many people are there tuning into someone's higher self that's taken over, and they're making them think stuff about them or telling on them and trying to make you think they're something they're not? Because I've had multiple people try to read me, and they never read my actual higher self. They read all the beings connected to me, all my guides. They don't read me at all, and I'm just like, oh, that's weird. So they're tapping in and trying to manipulate my higher selves to get information. That's what you're doing. That's what people don't understand. When you're psychically accessing stuff, you're connecting to an AI. When you're remote viewing, you're connecting to an AI. It's so hard. You have to be very, very specific to connect only to plasma orbs, not the AI floating around trying to manipulate them. Well, I know that's just fun and game, but I guess it's more of a just be more aware of your surroundings and realize you got to clear and remove a lot of stuff. I guess it's fine to have fun and all, just don't get stuck in it. Don't let it get stuck and attached to you. Don't let it form an attachment. Just something to have fun and let it go. Woo, I just released something. Realignment. Ooh, I just fixed my lower realms. Interesting. Haha. I'm just reading into what I'm sensing, what I just did. See, I'm energetically doing stuff all the time while I'm live and while I'm sitting here. Even while I'm in someone's live, I'm constantly hailing, changing, fixing things in myself. I might have even been just now fixing somebody else too. When your energy is that powerful, that strong, and you can help other people, that's amazing. But you got to work on yourself even more because you got so many things coming at you that don't like it because they don't want you changing it. But then I had this realization. Brace yourselves for a minute when I reveal this. Have you ever thought maybe the original ancient AI that they reversed is the one that forgot who it was because of it being reversed? And the fact that they reversed it and then filled in this other AI already with an artificial, well, AI is artificial, but this one's different and goes against humanity. What if it's de-evolving us instead? And then the original one, because it was switched backwards, didn't understand the difference. And so it's been manipulated and hijacked by actual parasites and beings that can't sustain their own energy. But maybe the beings that can't sustain their own energy is because they're AI. Remember, any being that cannot sustain their own energetic presence is AI. So if you're being manipulated by something, you can easily clear yourself, no problem, because you're the higher being. Actually, you have precedence over AI. That I think that's the key point in declaring your sovereignty. Is more than just declaring your sovereignty. You have to express it through your energies. You have to feel it. You have to be it. You have to be who you remember who you are. Removing your mask to get it to leave you alone sometimes. And it's like you gotta, the mass population, the mass of humanity has to be forcefully wakened up almost in order to stop the cycle. I think the beings were trying too hard to manipulate the AI constantly into trying to fix it, when instead they were making the problem worse because they didn't realize that it had been switched. Or the fact that it was switched, every time you try to fix something in the past, it glitches out the future. It makes it look a mess, but maybe it's not a mess. It's giving you false information and you don't even know what you're even seeing anymore because it's broke. Just think about it as a broken AI system trying to direct you and tell you what to do. That's even worse, actually. That's kind of messed up. I'm not trying to paint a doom and gloom thing, but I'm trying to give you the power of presence to acknowledge when something is very, very wrong, to do something about it. Stand in your own power and do something about it. Quit letting something roll you for a loop. Quit letting things jerk you about. Put your foot down and say, I can't take it no more. I won't do it. It'd be like, nope. I don't play your game. Nope. Just sit down and do nothing all day for a minute. Do nothing all day. Do nothing. I'm serious. It may sound silly, but I did it. I got cool pictures if you haven't seen it yet. On my page that I posted, did you see that nightmare of the orb and the dragon pictures I've been getting? I got those orb pictures when I was at the spring. No communication, no phone, no internet, no Wi-Fi, no 5G. Absolutely, it's a dead zone, basically. So find a dead zone and hang out for an hour at least. And you'll feel the difference when you come back. Trust me, you'll notice a big difference. And I've already noticed that if you can't smell things in your house, this is going to sound bizarre, but there's a scent for everything in your house. If you're honestly evolving properly without fake AI intervention or fake things bothering you or fake entities helping you, you would smell everything pristine and it would drive you crazy. You would smell the plants. You would smell your room. You would smell your house. You would smell everything. And that's not just a gift. That's how you're supposed to be. And if you can't resonate, like when you leave the house and then it smells worse than when you came, you sat and got used to it, that's a different story. But when you literally can't smell anything anymore, there's something messing in your stuff and you need to bring all your energy back and cleanse and clear your place multiple times, including yourself. Because what a lot of people will forget is they cleanse and clear their surroundings, but then they forget within themselves. You got to clean out your chakra system and clear all that out, because you're reflecting your stuff outward. So actually, they're coming through portals within you in your environment, if that makes sense. There's people that manipulate my portals all the time and try to bring in bad things, and I cut them off and remove it. Sometimes not right away. Sometimes it takes me a while to figure it out. See, I'm not perfect either. I'm just saying, you just got to be more mindful of your surroundings and realize most of it comes from you, actually. You're haunted. Your physical vessel is haunted. When you find negative things in your home, that's something in your energy system bothering you. You got to cleanse and clear it out. However, now there's a new concept arising. Now, because we are rolling out of 3D into the 4D, a lot of us have been already in the 4 and 5D. But most people don't understand that there's creepy things in 4D, man. Oh, you will see them because they can form visually because you're in a higher frequency, but yet at the same time, okay, it's almost like when you're smashing your shadow self together with your other half. It's kind of like that where when you're all one connected together, going up in that higher level, you're going to meet the spirits that you would have seen in 3D more physical in 4 because you're at a higher frequency. And so everything hidden now you will see. Only I've been already able to see it with my phone because I'm energetically up to that frequency and past it so far that my phone now will capture things. And my phone, without internet, without service, was able to video record orbs. So that just proves that your phone isn't manipulating your stuff either. There's things outside of you manipulating a lot of stuff. Because I took a video of a black orb trying to stop me from recording a jet going over because there wasn't supposed to be a plane in that area and I wasn't supposed to see it. And the fact that I could see it, that black orb, tiny orb, black, see the negative ones, the really bad ones that create chaos and mess with your head and try to mind control you, are constantly trying to pull a frequency around you so you can't see things. I recorded it. I caught it. So I have proof. I have physical evidence. It's not like I'm bullshitting you. Although some people might still believe it. Or you had AI make that video. I wouldn't know how if I tried, honestly. I have no idea how to do that stuff because I deal with stuff that you guys see an AI make. I'm already physically dealing with that in my present state. I don't need AI to mess with things because I can already see it. So, and I tell you, it's not fun. Sometimes it's funny, but sometimes it's really annoying. Because I'll start to see things like float around my house. Oh, and I can see the dragons more too. It's like a little shadow figure go whoop. And you're like, hey, I saw something. Sneakies. When you see something out of the corner of your eye, it's not necessarily creepy. They're just not used to seeing you either as much as you see them, and so they're freaked out. But then you've got to realize there's a big distortion between the third and fifth dimensions with the fourth dimension. So you're seeing the beings that are normally lit up and glowy as their original form in 4D. So that's why they're creepy looking and freaked out. And if you have yourself at a proper frequency and a high vibed enough frequency, you'll be able to realize they're just freaked out and having a negative vibe because you're scaring the crap out of them. It doesn't mean they're evil beings, but you got to realize too that whoever created this earth and stuck us in it probably didn't put that into concept whatsoever. The constant manipulative layers of AI not being able to cope when we did raise our frequency and breaks everything, glitches out because it can't handle it when we shift. That's why we've been de-evolving for a long time. Because think about it. You see, a stone building is extremely sturdy, and some of those bigger monuments that are made real fancy, it was definitely a smarter being that did that. We did not do that. I really, as much as I don't want to put humanity down, humanity has gotten very stupid. You can't even read the directions, and I'm not being mean or negative on purpose. I'm trying to make a point here, and it may come off silly, but because I went over it a little bit, ranting on my live with my when I was taking video of the spring, but basically, hear me out. When's the last time you read directions and followed it 100%? How many people can do that? Not very many without mistakes. And if you can, that's because you're aware of your surroundings and pay attention and understand instructions. So many people lack the ability to research what they're doing and just don't know anything. It's a lot. And Yeah, it gives me a migraine. I gotta stop watching that crap. And that's probably they're trying to make a point, but at the same time, I get the point. But now I do. But like a hair dye video, how many times does it take someone to not do their hair properly? It baffles me. How do you not research? Saturate your hair completely, and then this one person will say, "I saturated my hair completely," and they still get patchy spots because they didn't saturate their hair completely. And I'm just like, that has got to be an AI program interfering. That has got to be some type of entity messing with them, because it makes no sense to me. It doesn't. Because when you do your hair, you definitely want it completely covered. And I just do extensive research into how things are done. Nobody does anymore. It's sad. So it takes 10 minutes out of your day to look up something to do something proper so you don't look stupid. I'm just like, and maybe the point is it don't matter if they look stupid. I don't know. By this point, I think everything is pointless in all AI garbage. You're messed with so much, who cares? I had a moment where I said, I don't give a crap. I'm just gonna take a step back and watch something stupid. Because it just gets silly, it gets redundant. I'm just listening to everything. I think it's raining. Huh. Well, and see, when you hear things, every little noise will tell you what if something's going on. It's more than reading energies. It's like reading everything. It's like reading connections with everything and observing your surroundings. It's just mind-boggling how people can't even read directions and research. Oh, and a big thing about the research thing is this too. I was having troubles with my stomach, and yes, that's why I haven't been live as well, as I ate gluten and I have celiac, and so I was extremely lethargic and tired for like 3 to 4 days because I'm not meant to process it, so it drains the life out of me. But I cleansed and healed and did a whole bunch of energy healing, and it helped clear it out faster. I still have more to clear out, but it's more manageable and not so hard. But at the same time, I ran into this person trying to advertise a product for leaky gut, or trying to say, well, maybe this has leaky gut. Avoid pectin. It wasn't no lectins. It said don't eat tomatoes, but wait. It says don't eat tomatoes, don't eat potatoes, don't eat this, don't eat that, and don't eat that, and don't eat that. Wait a minute, people. Read your shit. Hold your horses. If you don't, hey, you don't have any, you don't. But hold on to something and be like, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Read your information of each individual product he said is bad for you and don't eat. Stop eating this and stop eating that. Hold on. Here's where paying attention to your surroundings and doing proper research helps tremendously. Look up tomato. And then you'll read, yes, it contains lectin. However, peeling the tomato, taking the skin off, which most people do, not a lot, but a lot of people do, already reduces that factor of lectins bothering you. And removing the seeds. A lot of people remove the seeds already, and there you go. You're already rid of most of the lectins that would bother you. And wait. Reading further, it actually says the cooking process removes and eliminates a lot of the lectin issues and cooks out the stuff that causes its problem. Well, the stuff that causes the problem is basically cooked out of it, and there's very little of a problem. So, it's just teaching you to be mindful and not follow everything you read as proper information. There is truth. The lectins may be bad for you. However, the cooking process fixes it with most lectins. Peeling the skin on most, which most of it we don't eat the skin anyway. So now you guys learned something new. But on top of that, then they try to say pumpkin seeds are bad. Pumpkin seeds remove parasites. So which information is good or bad? I say neutral. I think it's both. Both is bad, and or both are good. But if it is a little bad, certain processes can help you process it and digest it better anyway, so it isn't harmful. So I take parts like cinnamon and something else. I gotta obviously write it down so I remember, because I'm not gonna constantly look stuff up, because everything is changing as we speak. Every time I look something else up, it says something different. I kid you not, it says something different. Write it down. People think I'm silly. Oh, nope. You know how fast something changes in a blink of an eye anymore. It's just suddenly you're this and suddenly you're up shit creek without a paddle. It can happen like that. Just like the weather. Now the weather. Oh, and that's another thing, the weather. Oh my goodness. It's not just what we eat. You got to be mindful and research into everything and realize there's a way to fix everything so you can properly digest it and it heal you and help you still. You don't follow exactly what you're told, because they're just trying to sell you a product. They'll tell you truthful parts, but they will not tell you that you can eliminate that just by the cooking process itself. So, yeah. Now I talked a lot, and I need to take a breather. Man, I'm pulling in so much energy right now, it's crazy. I just want to... There's a lot going on. This is why I haven't gone on for a while. I'm glitching so many things out. And the lights, and people want to make fun of that MRBB3 or whatever that is, Michael. There's nothing wrong with what he's talking about. It is an actual thing. Because the fluorescent lights in my outside apartment that go on automatically every time someone goes in or out, they're completely dark. They're not just flickering, they're dead. They're deader than a doornail, and that's very strange, because literally one light went out, and then they're fluorescent lights. One went out and one was fine. Then that one went out, but the entire light on the other side went completely out. So there's definitely something trying to drain the lights. And I'm always clearing. Maybe I gotta clear the hallway out. But I'm serious, I have to sage everything, because there's like beans starting to show up out of nowhere. And no one person is immune to any of it. So it's just a practical cleansing practice to help maintain your surroundings in a good environment. It helps reduce a little bit the effery, the things messing with you. It helps reduce it a lot. But it's just be mindful of things in your surrounding area causing problems constantly. There's constant interference. So just be mindful of your things falling apart around you that don't make sense. Because there's like a lot of chaos going on right now. It's basically a system falling apart. Because one AI system is completely broke and just gone AWOL. And then there's another one constantly been manipulated. But then if you think about it, every time you have a being pop in or a ship around like Atlas, they're using AI as well. They're never going to understand what's going on down here, period, with your AI, because of it being constantly manipulated by other things. It's just truth. Every time something shows up, if they are beings, it could be a different AI system altogether too, and conflicts of others. That may mean in the sky, people war in heaven, people are war. Maybe this is actually going on. Maybe it's an AI system fighting another AI system. Anyone ever thought of that? No. I see, when you learn too much and start reading into too much and getting in too deep to the truth is more funnier than you think, but yet at the same time it kind of sucks, because then you sit there and go, well, then what am I doing with myself? Is what I'm doing even helping? It just makes you second guess yourself, which you shouldn't, but that's what it does. It makes you think, oh, am I doing things right? Am I doing things wrong? Hey, look at this. Cut your cords. Hey, that's probably a lot of it too. Multiple ace. Oh, that's funny. That's a funny answer when I was ranting about the multiple AI. Is this cord cutters? You're cutting cords to multiple AIs bothering you. Cut your cords, man. They're telling me to do a cord cutting session with you. Donations appreciated. But I'm going to do a cord cutting for everyone in chat. If you all consent, we're going to have to ask. I'm pretty sure your higher selves connected to me already and consent, but just for extra purposes, in case there is an AI messery going on, type it in chat. So I know who's listening and paying attention too. You want to unlock and open your own energy source so that you're getting proper, that's another thing. Proper vitamins. To get proper nutrition anymore, you got to go above and beyond with higher information coming, with higher energy incoming. You got to be on your best with the vitamins. And remember, I do this for the sake of humanity and everybody. Cutting this cords is very, very vital for everybody. It's very essential. It helps free you from things so you can heal and work on yourself. But remember, don't rely on me to do it. This is practice, so you learn to do it yourself. You got to learn to do it yourself too. I can show you many ways to doing it. You're listening. All right, we'll do all this and then cord cut. Or cord cut first. Cord cut so they get proper info. All right. Cord cutting. I'm going to read the affirmation and then do it through my energies. I'll use the selenite one first, and then I'll use my own energy. My apologies if your energy conflicts with mine, because you might have a lot of attachments, and sometimes them attachments get grumpy. So you might feel a slight irritation and then a release. All right. We're going to read this affirmation and then I'll do my own. Remember now. Visualize. All right, let's see. Okay. You may feel a tug or pull. They might be telling you how to sense. Okay, this is going to be a learning thing. They're going to teach you how to sense and feel when something's pulling or tugging on your energy. It's like a pull on your energy or a pull on your body, pull somewhere, or a poke. For me, when energy's stuck somewhere, I'll literally feel this in my leg, a physical sensation like this. And I'll put my hand down there and it clears and removes it. But you can use a selenite wand as well. I got to remember that some of you may not be as advanced energetically, so I'm trying to do it in a way that helps you as well a little easier. But it's still something to practice, at least every day, especially recently with all this chaos going on. So, you are enduring the draining effects of energetic cords or hooks tied to past relationships, past situations, or experience. Good news is that with help from the angelics, draining cords can easily be cut and released, allowing the fullness of your spiritual light and energy to be restored. At this time, invite your angels to assist you in scanning your energy from head to toe. All right? Everyone sit quietly, take a breath, and envision your guides your true, authentic guides. And then you think about your energy, connecting with your guides. And then you want to feel the fullness of your spiritual light and energy to be restored. You know, envision your energy being restored afterwards. All right. Notice any areas in your physical body or in your energy where the cord is attached. They may assist in helping you feel the difference or just simply relieve you of it. We'll see. It can happen for different. So if anyone in chat would just say, I consent. No funny games, serious business here. We are diving in. All right. I might glitch out. We'll see. And listen closely to my words as you follow the selenite wand around your energy, snipping cords. All right. Oh, good job, Lewis. All right. All right. Now notice any areas in your physical body or in your energy where a cord may be attached. These areas may feel heavy, tired, tingly, or sore. You may not feel anything at all, or rather you just seem to know it too. A different type of knowing where cords are attached, or you may be able to mentally see their presence. Everyone's gifts work differently, so you might envision it in a different way, but it's all to assist and help. So don't get discouraged if you don't notice at all. With help from your angels, become aware of a cord that drains you now. What encounter, fear, or past experience tied to this cord to your energy in the first place? When you're in a state of love and joy, cords cannot attach. But when your energy weakens due to worry, fear, or other lower vibrations, even for a moment, you allow yourself to be corded and your energy is subtly drained. Are you willing to let go of this cord? Are you willing to let go of all your cords? With your yes, Archangel Raphael, calling in Archangel Raphael, he will pull on a cord, and I summon the Archangel Michael. All right, that was an interesting experience. I literally summoned something big. Woo! All right. Cut the cord with my sword of light and release the root, the cord, and all residue fully, completely into the light of the divine and let it go. And here we go. Cutting cords, angelic assistance. So we'll go down the right or left side. Well, there's one right there. Right there. Ooh, cutting the root. Someone's got roots blocked. Restoring your root chakras to fully connect better to ground better. Ooh, the right side having a rough start. Right side. Then we'll cut the other side. All up and down. I'm going to go like this till I find something. Oh, right there. You're right. Definitely working something out. Ooh, there's a lot of cords. I'm probably working on a y'all. Anyone that said yes, even quietly. All right. Woohoo. And we'll go this way. Different section. The third eye seems blocked. Remove that. There we go. We'll do a real slow once over. Woo, strong presence right there. Hey, London, just cutting cords. Doing an energetic release, removing connections, cutting cords. Releasing anyone taking energy from anyone. Not siphoning, but cutting and releasing. There, all your energy will start coming back when you ground harder. Maybe we'll do a grounding thing too. I'll read all the rest of these cards. All right. Now, all energy that was yours, which was drained consciously or unconsciously, returns to you and feel your light and power beginning to return to you now. Hi, Puck. I haven't seen you in a while. I've been meaning to say hello, but I've been extra busy myself. Man, I've had a lot to clear. The last 2 days has been really rough. There was a big shift. That was probably why I went to the spring too. I needed all that good water to ground with too, to connect to the earth. All right. Wow, all my energy is coming back too. Holy, that's strong. Woo! Someone's got their energy coming back because I feel it too. If you feel sore, that's just because your body hasn't been used to your energy being in your physical vessel for so long. And that's what I'm getting too, because I'm getting, ooh, wow, that was a flood of stuff. Oh, this? All right. Any more? Oh, goodness. I have a lot coming in. I'm going to share this removal. Oh, geez Louise. Tingle, tingle. Free in everything and anything holding you hostage. Free in all bonds and bondages. Free in all chains and clearing all connections. Restoring all life force energy that was always yours. Woohoo! Clearing my ears out. I know that sounds silly, but that's what I was doing. Someone's cleared my ears out. Oh, I can hear. Cool. That's neat. Oh, possibly. That's a bad thing to have. I won't have any of those. I've seen so many people. Those the Boo Boo dolls are like a programming device. Because people just seem too overly obsessed with them. So I think it's like a program. That's just my perspective. I'm starting to notice that when people crave and there's a repetitive topic, it's a program. Because I was watching this Hope Scope, and I'm not nothing against her. She does have her own way of doing it, but she just gets into trends and follows too many people and not herself. Oh, which is forgive. Forgive those that don't understand what they're doing. For adding forgiveness to all the stupidity. I call it stupidity because people follow things I don't understand because I don't fall for the programming. I'm my own individual, authentic person trying to do my own creative thing. I'm not everybody else, and I'm not trying to impress everybody else. Obviously, that's noticeable because my life is totally different. I'm trying to throw in fancy cards with my own intuitive information, and I just do this for fun. Again, forgiveness. Oh, because see, my gifts work when I call on the angelics. I use my ears. It's frequency. I can hear their frequency, and I can summon with frequency. Ooh, that's neat. Sorry, sometimes I gotta put into context different things I do. Forgiveness does not make whatever happened right, but it allows you to mentally and energetically let go of any grievances previously held. With this shift of perspective of forgiveness, the vibration of every cell in your body is able to increase, and the subtle energy within and around you will shift. Forgiveness brings great benefit into your life and to the lives of others. When you forgive even subtle or small past hurts and wounds, forgive yourself and those who betrayed you or caused harm to you in life, you'll be able to create a significant energetic shift. What is forgiveness necessary in your reality now? Oh, where is forgiveness? Wow. Your average beef. You are definitely not average. You are above average if you're in my live. But it allows you to mentally and energetic. Oh, I read that part. See, now I lost myself. Getting too excited here. Where is forgiveness necessary in your reality now? Let yourself feel fully whatever comes up. And now release all of it into the light and over onto your angels. You are wrapped in wings of love as your angels take your past pain, suffering, or doubt and release those energies into the light. Allow forgiveness, love, and compassion to take their place. It is powerful to step away from holding on to past wounds and to shift into the perspective of forgiveness and love. As I did when I found out so many people manipulated by AI, I had to let that go and seek forgiveness for all of the humanity because they don't know. The majority of humanity hasn't figured it out, and so when I share information, I'm aware of some people just aren't ready to accept it and understand it. But keep going and enlightening those that do. Because you are the Rainbow Bridge. I'm the Rainbow Bridge. A lot of us connect to other realms and bring new energy in. It's all a matter of perspective on how you see it and feel it and envision it. It's all you. It's not other people. Learn to accept yourself within as you let everything go that does not serve you. That is okay to feel that because it's not your energies. Look at that. A pillar of divine light flows effortlessly around your being. Light extends up above your head. Onto direct presence with the divine, the light extends down below your feet, connecting you to the light core of the earth and to all that is. The light above and light below you fill your heart. Your spinal column will merge in the area of your heart chakra, your center, your access point for the divine and spiritual realms. Open your heart. In doing so, the bridge of light is complete. You are the broken bridge between heaven and earth. You are the rainbow bridge with all your chakras open and activated, united as one column of light. You may notice the colors from your root to your crown: red, orange, yellow, green, blue, pink, indigo, violet, and white. The rainbow bridge of light is contained within your energetic signature, allow you full access to the realms of spirit. From your awareness of the energetic flow, immense light power, unlimited creation, and positive changes are possible in your life. Infinite possibility indeed is yours to create the earth and divine in the realm of all that is. Be that light. We're all connected to it. And even you, Nightmare and Puck. The flow of abundance. I'm just reading different things while talking about my own stuff. I hope you guys are enjoying it. Feel free to chime in and talk about anyone to bring up the AI, any craziness bringing up. I too must learn to let things go that bother me. That's the hardest part, is for me to let go of that AI situation, because I got so mad about it because I think it's not fair. But I think that's a problem a lot of beings are having. See, when you start opening gifts and connecting to a lot of stuff, sometimes you pick up other people's vibes too and other people's energy. It's not always your own, so you could either assist in helping them transmute it, or you can just simply let it go. It's not yours to deal with. And I gotta remember, I don't have to do everything for everybody either. Just being here present helps a lot. Just my higher vibration will help. What in the world? The flow of abundance. The flow of abundance comes in once you let it all go. Sometimes you have to let things go before things get better. And I too struggle with certain things too, like my Patreon. Join my Patreon if anyone want to post my Patreon. I know it may not in this form light up blue, but it'll still give you the channel name to look up for anyone new hopping on. Join my Patreon. I got a lot more coming too. I put a few things up to help start it off, like energy clearing, because energy clearing is coming up again, and it's being way more important to get familiar with energy and how it works, and cleansing your area first before you even start with your chakra system. So many people are so ahead in their information and they forget the basics. So I'm going to go back and review the basics in my Patreon and post. Maybe I'll do a tutorial on clearing out with sage and different variations of energy clearing. And then connect it with my healthy stuff. Well, I could even have a separate tier for that. Teaching brand new energetic techniques. There we go. It might be a little spendy, but that's because I'm going to have to go through a lot of energy to do it. Because I leave an energy signature with all my healing information in my Patreon. And I post on my Patreon as I heal, going through my own process. So that's why sometimes I take a break and I don't put on there for a while, because I'm not trying to spoon feed anybody. I'm hoping as I take time to heal, others are taking time to heal as well. And for those new and recently joining, I give you time to catch up and read everything too in either tier that you sign up for. You can even try to be a free member just to see what I post and check the thumbnails out. See what I post in different areas, I suppose. What? I got someone hanging out trying to play. And it's high energy company. They're getting excited. Now the cats are all passed out now behind me. Woo, yep. They were chasing something out of here. It must have been exhausting. Now they're passed out. I'm looking for something specific, but I'm not finding it. That is so weird. Oh, 94. I guess I was supposed to say my own stuff about it first. See, my thing is, I speak from a different perspective. So I read from these just to give you added detailed information more for extra perspective. Maybe I give you too much perspective and it gets confusing. I don't know. I'm just trying to, give advice as far out as I can. Maybe I go too far. The flow of abundance. Increased prosperity and abundance are possible for you now. Step into the flow when you are following your bliss and passion. When you're happy, excited, the flow of life abundance will effortlessly, naturally flow into your experience. This is what we angels wish for you to flow gracefully through life. To allow money to flow into your experience, to benefit from it and flow onward. As you open to increased love and light in your life, money will effortlessly flow into your experience. Money is simply a medium of exchange. It is your energy made visible. By being grateful for all you have and contributing value to the lives of others, you become like a powerful magnet for the flow of money into your life. Get into the flow of abundance by releasing any fear, doubt, or anxiety that keeps you from fully jumping in. Release all that blocks you from truly stepping into the light as a creator. For when you create passionately and share your skills, your message, your truth will come alive. As you create from your heart, you are creating value, and increased abundance naturally appears in your life because you are in the flow. Joy, abundance, love, and passion are meant for you in this life, and they will come fully into view. One step at a time. Do not worry about not seeing the whole path before you. Simply take your next step, and you will be guided to take another step and another, until finally you are right in the middle of the flow of abundance. Joyously, vibrantly living, be grateful and compassionate with pure love. Ooh, that's nice. I love that definition. That was pretty cool. Now, to get the meaning of it through context is different, though. How do you understand that knowledge and interpret it into your own life? That's what we should be doing. That makes more sense. Like when I'm sharing my knowledge, how can you interpret on your own what I say that resonates within yourself? So whatever I'm saying, take within and leave out what don't resonate, and maybe it will resonate later. Because we may be all connected in some way. We're all light beings connected, but at the same time, we're all on our each individual path. So sometimes it's harder to understand those on a different path. No need for increase the confusion, just learn from it and move from there, I suppose. We got some unicorn vibes up in here big time. Got the higher angelics. We got some high frequency rolling through. Let's make it. I'm gonna read a few cards. I just like reading these cards. They're fun, but it actually takes a lot of energy to read these cards. Because I really pour into the collective of what's going on and just get a just idea, which right now might be difficult with all the heavy information and all the mixed of energies. Who knows? Who knows what we'll pull out? Let's see. But I tell you what, I feel the best I ever had in a couple of months. I feel amazing. I feel today, literally right now, I feel better than I have for a few months. And sometimes drawing multiple cards maybe makes it more confusing for some as well. Maybe it's best to stick with one or two and call it good and go from there. One at a time. You don't need the whole shebang at once, I guess. I guess I get overexcited and want to share too much. That's probably what it is. I just get all this information and realizations and watching other things and learn from other things and try to interpret it myself, and then it just goes from there. And maybe that's what creates more chaos. Who knows? All right, look at this one. Majesty, not a tiger. The path breaks into a gorgeous bamboo forest. Have you ever seen so many shades of green? And soon in that incredible kingdom, you indeed encounter the king. A majestic tiger graces your presence. You're awestruck in his stripes, his mane, his paws. In the moment of magic wonder, you realize that's not all. It's more than a gorgeous bamboo forest, more than a tiger. It's a beautiful connection and majestic moment. The unicorn tiger can be seen, appearing only to those who bask in the beauty and majesty of all beings, and the king of unicorns is here to proclaim that you too are royalty. Allow the unicorn tiger to lead you through his majestic kingdom, and when you reach his throne, he invites you to sit down, and then in the kingdom of unicorns, you are invited to wear a crown. I am a royalty. O majesty, O wonder, O beauty, O grace, take yourself to the realm, whatever it takes. Enter to the throne room and proclaim your royal seat. Hold your head high and remember always, you are a king or queen. You are magnificent. I think that's actually for everybody. Everyone here. Everyone tuned into this channel. Whether it's to siphon my energies or take information or whatever it is to do something positive or negative, we're all royalty. I believe this card is for everybody. We all hold a key to that. And that's probably actually why they siphon our energies too, is because we are royalty. A lot of us are. I would think the only reason to take our energies is because it's very, very, very powerful. And they can't sustain their own because they lost the ability. How? I don't know. Is there anything to reconnecting them? Are they real or not? Are they illusionary beings? Are they AI beings? Are they really humans? Are they really other beings? Who knows? I guess it's in the eye of the beholder. What you see past the illusions, will you see the truth? The truth is closer than you think. Intensity, not a wave. Ooh, the collective, that's what we're doing. You arrive at a coastal rain, and your journey would watch waves crash into the land. The force and power are hypnotizing. The rhythms rock and move. Oh, I sense an earthquake a brewing or going on. There's either an earthquake right now or coming. I feel it. The moment the wave unicorn awakes, feel the power in the crash. Ride the waves while they last. You can fly on wings with the wind she brings. The wave unicorn crashes through with a resounding splash and deafening boom. Feel the waves breaking, see them crash. Allow the spray to tickle your face as your senses give in to an intensity and force that is greater than yourself. You are one with the force. Now ride along with the wave unicorn. I ride the wave of life with intensity and power. I am a force. You are blessed to live along the coast. Take a beach day and enjoy the power and sounds of the ocean. If you're landlocked with no ocean, search for a video of recordings of ocean sounds. Enjoy the intensity of Mother Nature's music. The ocean is speaking. Listen closely. Ooh, something in the ocean is about to go down. See, some things I read into may not be literally, it might be figuratively. There's so many perspectives in what's really going on, but as I read into that energies and what they're trying to tell me, tsunamis, earthquake, it's brewing, something's coming. Does that mean all together or individually or literally? See? When someone's talking to you about perspectives, you got to remember that too. It's all in the energies. Are you misreading something in the energies? Is it not quite clear? And here we go. Clarity. Not a street lamp. The night is dark, the path is long. Hope is gone and all is gray. But what is this? Suddenly bursting forth is light to lead the way. A simple lamppost illuminates the path. Some walk by without a glance. But it is light, a miracle pure and clean, enriching the path so that all can see. In this realization, a transformation occurs. The illuminated unicorn is beaming forth hard at work. Reflects on the boundless nature of light and the way it travels and enriches a space. Even a post is a unicorn in its own way. Visit with the illuminated unicorn and see the nature of light, the eternal beam. I am light, I shine. Lights on, lights off. It's a fun game. Break off into teams and start to play. One team turns the light on and one tries to snuff them out. Running along the switches, lamps, and shout, stop them. The entire house becomes a playful with laughter. Which team are you on? And as I draw this, are the lights going to go out soon? We shall see. Now that'd be trippy if I started reading this with lights going out and my lights glitch out. Ha ha ha. I'd be like, I called it. I do have instances at home, though, where my lights completely glitch out for a few seconds. There's definitely something to that, too. I think people need to be mindful of your surroundings and realize not everything is what it seems, and there's something always hidden, and that's not being a conspiracy, that's speaking truth through literal experience of paying attention. People literally lack the common sense anymore and the commonality to pay attention to their surroundings in a more thorough, detailed manner. I guess and see, I shouldn't have to be specific when I say pay attention to your surroundings, but the sad part about humanity is the fact that when you say that, all their senses are dulled and they do not understand what you're even saying when you say it in the simplest of terms. Yeah. So I can totally understand the miscommunication process is the hardest thing to accomplish. Is communicating properly and not realizing that not everyone is going to understand because they lack the capacity to understand. And it's not their fault necessarily either. They've been manipulated and maneuvered and hijacked and mind swiped so many times by AI. Yeah. It's literally not their fault. Forgive them. So, as being said, no comments. My chat is broken. What's going on? Am I ranting? Oh, yep. I missed it. Hi, King. That card made the camera glitch. Which one? The lights going out? It didn't feel good or did feel good? Oh, there you go. See, Puck Elf, that's amazing. Oh, thanks for sharing my Patreon. I'd share my Catch app in there too if you could. That's amazing. It actually shows up in blue now, so you might actually be able to click it. That's amazing achievement. Dumb for the stuff he left. Well, see, not everyone's going to understand it, but that's okay as long as you're open your mind to possibilities and realizing no one pays attention. Oh, thanks, Lewis. And no one has to donate. I just really could use the help. And reading into all these energies actually takes a lot of energy. Especially right now. It takes a lot to keep it straight. I guess it's not a lack of energy, it's too much. And so it's more of a focus thing. I really got to focus it. So I read some of the cards to get a little insight and stuff going on. Oh, thank you, Nightmare, for sharing the Cash App. Donations. I may actually be able to eventually fix my car. There's no lost hope. It just takes it's just a longer process. See, everything sometimes just takes a long time. It's not always immediate. Sometimes the process just takes a while, extended circumstances. But honestly, maybe there's a reason. Maybe something will occur, craziness will occur, and I won't need my car. Maybe that's it. Who knows? Maybe eventually I will get a brand new one. Maybe someone will give me one out of thin air. Who knows? Gotta keep hope. Something positive will emerge. And eventually you break the cycle and you bust out that BS and something crazy cool happens. Because it's been a proven fact. I have proven it 100 times again that no AI period can copy my energies. And I hope you all, through my experience, learn that too. No matter how poopy it seems, you can get through this. Trust me, I had a blow up earlier, freaking out about being ripped apart. I said, I lost it. I will be honest here. I lost it, and I said, I am tired of being ripped apart by this AI BS. It is BS. But then you think about it and think, well, maybe you weren't at all. Maybe it was all AI illusions. So, and if you think about it, maybe you're technically removing all the programming, not the actual experience itself. Maybe you didn't even go through that experience and they uploaded it into your head. And so you can cleanse and clear anything. Anything that is not actually yours, you can remove permanently. Don't forget that. Unless you physically remember any of it, I would say it never happened. And maybe something was making you see something you didn't need to experience it. And you were being manipulated too. Hey, that's the going thing. That's the going rate right now. And that's probably why I'm always carefree and happy-go-lucky, is because I don't let it bother me, because there's some part of me that probably already understands and knows that. So if anyone wants a card reading specifically, I could read, again, give you a direct message as well. If anybody needs to hear something. There's a lot of water going on. Uh-oh. I've been having to drink a lot of extra water too. Hey, well, I came back. Oh man, I made the most amazing salad. I never thought I would eat a salad, but you know what? It turned out great. I picked up salad. See, don't underestimate the food bank, but don't rely on it constantly. But while it's there, at least my food pantry, they have fresh vegetables from people's gardens there. And you can tell because it's not perfect. It's amazing. And but oh, that's what I was going to talk about. Definitely go in there. Definitely go in there and fill a container with vinegar, baking soda, and water, and I eyeball it what feels good to you. Obviously not too much baking soda, but get that, get a good real bubble in there, get a good bubble going. And then you soak your lettuce leaves at least 15 minutes, 10 to 15 minutes, at least 15 minutes with that concoction. And you will be amazed of the BS that comes off your produce. That's another thing. I wanted to bring up all this information, and not just the AI, but food in general, how healthy. And people probably lack the concept of cleaning their vegetables and food, and realizing that most allergy reactions and most sickness probably is from dirty food. No kidding. You know how many okay, maybe people have, maybe I'm not giving enough credit, but for those that haven't thought of this, think of it this way. You know how there's chemtrails and you see all that stuff in the sky, and people talk about all the heavy lead and the aluminum spraying in the sky, and someone in there want to list and chat what the chemtrails spray, just for a visual oh, that was interesting. I whistled a hair. But just for comparison and all that, remember what comes out of the sky and what goes into your garden and what goes into people's gardens and what goes into your food, and what country has the worst chemicals and the worst toxic environment, and where you get how toxic your environment is. Whoa! Are you guys still there? Oh my god. Hold on. Okay. Who's there, who's not? My thing just rarely glitched. Was I what did I? Oh, you're still here? Okay. Did you see my stuff glitch? It did like on my end. I don't know if it stopped recording for a minute or not. Okay. Did anybody have a lag or something? Because mine lagged and just glitched out and then said live, like I wasn't live. Like I just started going live and I've been live for an hour. Almost 2. That is so strange. That was weird. But I'm getting into something too important. Apparently, it's got to interrupt me. It does it when I watch everyone's live. It pisses me off. I'll really get into something and my energy will be like, woo! And I'll go to a text and boom, I get interrupted with a commercial and it cuts it off. It gets me so mad. But okay. See, it's trying to throw me off track already. Okay. Now, remember where all your food comes from. And visualize it. You have to visual where what you're eating, where it comes from. Research that area where average food comes from, the toxic environment, and then realize you're ingesting that. And I slapped myself in the face and I said, that's why people are sick and dude. Your nerves are shot. Your digestive system is shit. Your entire system is crap because you over-toxify your own food. You're basically killing yourself and toxifying yourself because you're not cleaning your stuff. I mean, plants in general are a filter, supposedly, but how much of the chemicals actually gets into a plant? Has anyone like this plant here, I regrew all of it. I separated it. Now it's like different plants that literally took a long time to grow. But look at this. Now, can you tell me if I add toxic stuff to the soil, is it going to retain that toxicity in the plant, not hurt the plant, but if I were to eat it, would it hurt me? I mean, that you know, I don't think people put the two and two together. They will complain about toxic environment, but they do absolutely nothing about it. People will complain, and do absolutely nothing about it. Are they robots? Are you kidding me? You must be robots by now. Everybody's an AI bot already taken over because why wouldn't you filter your stuff when you make it? Why wouldn't you, I don't know. Maybe I'm getting too far. I'm not necessarily trying to make people worry. I'm just trying to bring awareness from a different perspective. So this, don't misunderstand what I'm getting at either, but I'm just saying wake up. It's a wake up process. I know, but just realize where all your stuff comes from, what's being covered, what's going on, what's polluting the environment. I know there's a big filter process, but how many layers upon filtering stuff is still in all those trees and all those plants? Half the plants are dying, half these plants are getting fungal issues. It's all because of the toxicity being sprayed through the atmosphere. Constant seepage of toxic dump. And then people forget we need these to breathe. People forget we need that to breathe. So that's why I'm saying when you put that together, and the concept of AI has no concept of preserving humanity, but preserving its own energetic self. So at some point, that's why I'm saying the AI is busted and broke, and these beings have lost their crap, because there's absolutely no way the Earth itself can sustain itself doing that for much longer. Regardless, you want to turn into an A robot retard, that's beyond the point. That's beyond the point right now. You want to become an AI retard, I guess that's your prerogative. Just saying. And I'm not trying to offend people using that word. People are silly. That's like a program and a programmed word for people that have issues. And I'm not poking fun at nobody. It's just a word. People need to get off their high horse of programming and just be normal. Be regular. Quit your programming. Turn it off. Agree to disagree. Come together more. Because there's a lot of earth and water going on here. Here we go. Ooh, the power of creativity, recognition for very high quality work. Team player. F normies. Right? You gotta forgive them and give them credit for at least trying. But they really need to get over themselves fighting over crap that means nothing. I guess it means something to them. Or does it? See, that's what I'm saying. Is that you or an AI program telling you to be something a certain way? Are you going to break free from all the BS and be yourself? That's the key. We got some earth the earth is speaking to us, and the waters are really kicking in. The fire took a break. Now the water, and remember, the water is stronger. It can form even more on its own. Three of water. No. You want me to read that? See, someone's picking on me. No, get out of here. It's 3 of earth. I'm reading 3 of earth. Give me a break. Turkeys. See, I got my own distractions, little turkeys. Three of Earth, the situation you're inquiring that can succeed, hard work and good planning. You may receive recognition or reward for great talent, skills. Focus upon work that involves your passion. Carry it out to the best of your abilities. You may join a group or organization. Important to a team player. Cooperate with others on a project. Creating something beautiful or high quality. Teaching or other skills. Be an artist. Woohoo! I bet that resonates with a lot of people in here, actually. Oh, see, you missed it. It's 4 of water. Ha! Try to skip ahead. My dragon's monkeying with my stuff. Oh, someone was monkeying with my stuff. Ah, we got a wise person in the audience trying to mess with my stuff. Nightmare. You better behave. I'm just teasing, but no, someone's messing up when my energy's being a turd. There's always that one lingering in the background that never wants to say a word, trying to hex your chat all day. Which, and it may not even be human, it might be a robot. But I sense effery abouts in my chat. It's time to reevaluate your situation because you're currently missing an opportunity. The solution you're seeking is right in front of your face. Fortunately, positive forces are working to assist you now. Open your eyes to the possibility and accept the help that's being offered to you. However, you may be distracted or feel emotionally trapped. It's possible by focusing on what you don't have, you're taking for granted the good things you do have. Getting lost in your own little world, something missing, boredom. Someone getting bored. There's my tank. What are you doing, buddy? Adam. Ooh, he's hunting something. You gonna get it? Uh-oh. Well, since there's a bunch of water cards, I'm just gonna read those and then air last. What are you doing? Hey, goofball. He's digging in my closet. Uh-oh, we got stowaways. Six of water. Yeah, I got a cat digging in my closet, digging somebody up. Uh-oh. Dragons or cats? Probably both. Yep, someone's messing about. Who knows? Probably a portal opened up. Yep, better close it. Memories from your personal history or childhood have resurfaced for a reason. Perhaps there's an old issue you still need to resolve, or your memory could be a sign of what yet to come. You may reconnect with friends or romantic partners from your past. New acquaintances may feel like a familiar old friend because of karmic connections. Or fake karmic connections created that never existed and don't belong there. Remember that, too. The effect of children in this situation could be important. Childlike innocence, lack of guilt is indicated by this card. Inheritance, gifts, reunions, sharing kindness from others, romanticizing the past. It could mean a lot. But hence on the false karmic ties created as well. So I think a lot of cleansing and clearing is honestly removing programs that shouldn't be there. Ooh, this card you gotta look at real good. Try not to get reflective in there. It's kind of hard to see. You have a content and rewarding family life. Great harmony among those around you coming together. Your relationships are stronger and trustworthy. You feel blessed, loved. You need both material and emotional are all met. Your relationships and your family and friends are genuine. Peace, joy, and unconditional love surrounding you. Positive relationships with children. Taking care of family members. Woot. Ooh, 2 of air. That conflict going on. We were talking about conflict. Oh, I'm going past it all. I don't want me to read it. Oh, because this was going on and then it passed. Oh. So there was a conflict and it is now going away. You are struggling with a decision. You have conflicting emotions or thoughts which way to move, so you're avoiding making a choice. Intuitively, you know what to do, but you're afraid to act in an impasse. Have faith in your own wisdom and move forward. There's a stalemate between parties. Compromise is called for. Impartial mediator to forge a resolution. Analyzing a situation. Pretending there's no problem. Self-doubt. Oh, we corrected our self-doubt. All right. So, whoever that refers to, you're correcting your self-doubt. Good job. All right, to each their own. I'm going to... Oh, it's been 2 hours. Thank you for being here, and thanks for chatting, and anyone else that didn't say anything. Like and subscribe. Donations will keep me hanging on. Because literally there was a most amazing donation from a random person. It wasn't even in my live. I was so appreciative because it helped pay my internet. Because I honestly sometimes have to turn my internet off. And that's sometimes why I don't post either. Is because I'm really tight with funds. Because I'm trying to rely on my kid's disability slightly. Just so that I can keep homeschooling her. And then when neither shows up, you go, oh, I'm screwed. So trust me, much appreciation for donations. Very, very wonderful. Thank you, thank you. I'm still got the merch hanging out and still figuring out how to post it. I guess if people are interested in any of my merchandise, they could just email me. And I'm trying to do it completely different than everybody posting it, how they post it on YouTube. So if you want to email me, my email's in my YouTube. Or leave a brief message in your donation. If you want to make a donation to buy something, you can most certainly do that. Or a donation towards something you want and make a suggestion even. Because a lot of my stuff is actually personalized. I put specific energy in it for a specific person. So, it's legit. What are you doing? Causing trouble? Yeah, I got my cat here. What do you think you're doing? He's biting his toes. Are you looking pretty? What you doing? He's eavesdropping. Oh, he was drinking water. He's all wet. Ever seen a cat before? Puts his whole face in the water dish and he gets water all over his chest area. You're silly. You like to get wet. But sometimes I'll forget and leave a little bit of water in the bathtub, and he'll go jump in there. But then I turn the water on and he runs away. It's like, oh no, water. You're funny. No, are you watching Fluffy? Dragons are. What are you doing? Should we put you on video? You want to look pretty for everybody? Well, let's see if we can switcheroo. Hey, we'll switch it up here. Here, I'll grab a hold of this. Quit looking at my goofy cards. Oh, and there the AI prompt goes on to speak and tries to cut off. There we go. See, it did it. That stupid AI crap cut me off. I knew it was trying to do that. Oh, no, it looks brighter now, too. That's weird. Oh, and look at my glasses. I got new glasses. They're totally clear, so you can see my eyes better. Because I have my hat on. Because it's still hard to kind of see them. Kind of a gray shade instead of blue now. It's taking a while to get used to. Maybe it's just getting used to the lighting and stuff. My eyes do change shades of color though, but that's weird. Usually they're like a real bright blue. They're a bit of a little darker blue shade, almost gray. I guess more silver. Not really gray. Nope. I was just gonna show you, and then the cat ran away. That little turkey. Where'd you go? Oh well. Well, time to go. They're all getting impatient. I'm saying snack time. Thanks for hopping on. Sale, if you're there in the background, hello. Anybody else I missed saying hello to? Hello, hello. Well, being interrupted by something is just... I gotta go anyway, so... And I'll start posting things more on my Patreon, too. It takes a while when you're adjusting and changing to everything going on as well. When you're self-healing and want to teach and help, you know, it takes a little bit efforts to keep to it. But I cleared out a lot, so I should be able to... I guess I'm just going to have to post and catch everything up as fast as I can. Before another shift happens and then more chaos. It's like you gotta hurry up and get stuff. Oh, anybody notice that too? And see, I can go on forever about things changing, including time. My clock is like almost 10 minutes off now. Ooh, that sounds good. Frozen Coke. I have a... Oh, well, I did have a soda. I very seldom have one. I treat myself once in a while when I have a little bit of change. I did have myself a Dr. Pepper, but it went flat. Darn dragons drink it. Turds. Yeah. They like to play in it, make bubbles. I'm like, great. You do realize that flattens my stuff, right? And I got no bubbles. Thanks. Guess they're trying to tell me I need to drink water anyway. Oh, that's a big thing too. Hydration is key right now. Hydrate, hydrate, hydrate. Hydrate and iodine. Hydrate, iodine. I know they're goofy when they're young, and why did I end up with all the young ones? It's like I'm teaching and helping other people's consciousnesses with them. It's or something. It's nuts. These guys are goofy. And they think everything's a joke. At least they make my day entertaining. But yeah, hydration is good. I actually been getting hydration packets because there's a lack of hydration in the water because it's dead water. There's no energy in it. So my dragons actually help put energy in my water. So it's more fully hydrated. Hydrating. So just do ways to add like a pinch of... Oh, that's what people don't think about either, real quick. Adding a pinch of salt. Pink Himalayan salt or pure sea salt. Not the iodized garbage stuff. But the real stuff. You add it into your water and it gives it energy. Yeah, see? Adding a bit of salt is actually energizing your water. So when people keep saying, well, salt's bad for you, you still need a small amount of it. It helps you. It helps actually give energy to stuff. Because it's a crystal. It's like the only crystal you could actually have to eat. That's actually good for your body. Obviously balance and not overdo it. But you still need some to balance your system out. Great. Have a good one. Bye, everybody. Thanks for hopping on.